Alright, this is a bit of a different video, and I am kind of sorry for having to talk about something like this, but I feel the need to talk about this because I am kind of implicated in this by proxy. But basically, a mutual of mine recently has. Also, I'm going to be playing Minecraft just because I am better at talking about things when I am doing this. So essentially, a mutual of mine recently, Sam Candles, you may have heard of her if you're on like Reels and TikTok. You'll probably recognize the name more because she mostly does short form content like that. Uh, Essentially, she's been like defending Lolicon in her server for I genuinely do not know how long because I am now finding this out. I just found this out tonight, and I think I've gotten all of the information like in general about this situation. So I feel like if I'm wrong about anything, I I feel like it'll be very minuscule things because everything here seems pretty black and white from what I've seen. And she's even admitted, like, yeah, she was talking about that kind of stuff in her server. And I just find it very strange. And I think I trust her a lot less now. Because I, I, I should preface, I was never like friends with her or anything. But I was mutuals with her for, I want to say like half a year now. But I've seen her like blow up over the past year. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I've always like watched her content from the sidelines because I always thought like, oh, that's cool that she's able to get to a place that I wanted to be for the longest time, but now she's in a place that I don't want to be, which is being called a lolicon online and having a lot of evidence to possibly prove that she might be, which I don't particularly think that she is. I think that she's very stupid and has a very stupid opinion on it. And I'd like to talk about that today. Um, but like I said, it's just, I don't know. Uh, I'm looking at my notes. So on Instagram, I'm one of the 8 people that she's following, which is why I even wanted to make this video in the first place, which is because, like, I am, I feel like a lot of people will associate me with her by proxy. So that's why I'm, talking about it now. But also just because I think it's a weird thing that a lot of people need to know about, that this person was talking about these things like that. Um, but I was not aware that she was discussing this kind of stuff in her public server, mind you, which had a lot of minors in it. From what I know, there were quite a few in there. I was not very active in this server. I like interacted with it occasionally to send my art and stuff, because that's what I usually do in my friend servers and just like mutual servers in general. I will send my art in their art channels, and that's basically all I usually do. Um, but basically, I was not super active in her server. I did not see any of these messages that she sent. I know she sent a lot of, like, she talked a lot in there, and she would say, like, other bad takes that she had, like, about Sonic and stuff. Because I think some of her takes about Sonic are not very good, but that's other than the point. Uh, I reached out to her directly, and she told me a very whitewashed story. So let me open my Discord. I'm not going to open it on the camera, but I will put screenshots of what she has said. So basically, yesterday I woke up I woke up at like 11 p.m. because my sleep schedule's fucked up, but I woke up and I saw like a notification that she was like mad or something, and I didn't know what was going on, so I was like, okay, I'll see what's going on in the server. So I clicked on the notification and the server was just gone. So I was like, oh, did she like delete it? Did she have an episode or something? I don't know. Cause I'm not like uh like I said, I'm not like friends with her or anything, but we've been mutuals and we've had like contact for a while. So like, what happened? I asked her, what happened to your server? I saw a notification from my phone, but I didn't get to read all of it. And she replied with me, she replied to me saying, got sick of running it and I wanted to keep it archived, especially so there was some sort of explanation for why it's over, but then someone made a call out post accusing me of some shit, so I just went full scorched earth with it. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Hope all is well despite that, because I didn't know what that was. I didn't know if it was like some like false allegations or something that someone made just because they're bored or they just didn't like her. I didn't know if that was the case. So I didn't look into it for a while, for a few hours actually. And then she said like it was until a person on TikTok accused me of being a child predator. Now it's not so well. That was in reply to me saying I hope all is well. And I was like, oh yeah, that's not good. I saw the YouTube post and I guess maybe publicly admitting to be pro ship. Oh yeah, she publicly admitted to being a pro ship for some reason. I can take the full quote because I wrote it down in my notes. Basically, she refused to take accountability and whitewashed it for me when talking about it to me. And I'm like, it really rubbed me the wrong way because what she said in their YouTube post was, shh, I'm not going to do an impression. So,
I am what the popular internet discourse would call a pro-shipper or pro-fiction. I do not believe in these labels personally, but it's the easiest way to explain it.
okay, so first off, you don't fucking say that. You don't fucking go like, yeah, I'm this thing that people hate. Because instantly the implication is that you are like into like the worst case scenario, and it's like, okay, man. Cuz like I want to be the devil's advocate. I want to say maybe she is just really stupid. But then I see all this stuff that she says that is so stupid, like even more stupid than that. I'm just like, god damn, man. Is it that hard to just not is it that hard to just like not like support that? Like taboo things like I don't know, anything that isn't lolicon but is still weird. Like sure, as long as it isn't hurting people. But inherently lolly is like pedophilic, so it's like you could just say I'm okay with a lot of other things, but that's like the one thing that's bad. But no, you just like outright like she outright just like is like yeah that's okay too, and it's okay if people like it for that reason because it's a artistic expression or whatever. Oh brother, I don't know what the thought process is. I don't I don't know why you gotta like just like double down on that. Cause she knows how stupid that sounds and how like awful that sounds like from a PR perspective and just like a general perspective. Like everybody thinks you're into that now. Like regardless of if you are or not, I don't know. But everybody thinks you are now. So I don't know. I don't know what the mindset is of just like saying that thing. And it gets worse from this sentence.
I vehemently believe that art should never be censored or criminalized.
Like, yeah, yeah, I agree with that too. From a general perspective, yeah, uh, art should never be censored. Unless you're talking about lolly because of the inherent implication with it. Like, I do not believe in censorship. I don't think that, like, you should be, like, arrested or have, like, uh, like you shouldn't be, like, banned from public life if you are like an artist drawing weird stuff, but like in that situation, I think there's I think it's different in that situation. I'm gonna be honest, and I don't know, man. It's so strange. Cause she then finishes it off by saying the worst fucking thing you could add to this, saying
Even if that art involves things that would be morally disgusting in real life, sometimes these morally disgusting things include non consensual sex and sexualizing minors, yes.
I got nothing to say. I got no words. No fucking words, man. CNC is one thing. I think if both parties are fine with like that kind of thing, but inherently the other thing, you can't be defending that, man. Like, say what you will about it. Say what you will about a I don't know, like whatever you want to call it. It's weird. It's objectively super fucking weird. And it's weird to be defending that kind of stuff too. And the 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 solution is to like I don't know, just don't defend that. Because I'm like out of words to speak on. Because I genuinely like it is such a stupid take, which isn't like that like that's not too different. Um, like she usually has bad takes, but like that's probably the worst one you've had. I gotta be honest. That's probably the worst take I have heard from you. And you said Sonic Forces was good. So that's probably way worse. No, but like I'm trying to be facetious, but I don't know, man. She consistently has bad takes, but I've never seen this. Um, this like this a take like this, and she's always very defensive against things. Like in her posts, she's always attacking people who are like, "This is kind of a stupid take," and or they don't even say that. They're like, "I don't really like this take" or something, and she'll be like, "Your arguments are stupid and I hate you." She doesn't say that, but like she might as well be. And she just does not interact with any argument, regardless of how valid it is. Like if someone points out something really stupid, like yeah, I can understand if you are like you would like be a little snarky or rude to it because it's like an objectively dumb take, but like I'm gonna read off a comment that I saw on her community post. I don't know what the context behind this one is, but someone said, I hope to see you thriving and well. I just hope that my arguments left some imprint of change. Genuinely love your content and hope this is a growing opportunity. Like, this is a nice comment. This is a polite comment. That is like actually interested in seeing her become a better person and take this situation to heart. And she's like,
Your arguments were the same sort of meaningless nothings that everyone tried to defend fascist Puritan ideology, so, like, no, that's not gonna change anything.
what the fuck? Like, that is just rude. That's rude. Like, it would have been nicer to just say no. But bringing up this, like, fascist Puritan ideology, you're just saying words now, man. You're saying words. Like you're not even like saying anything of substance at that point. You're just saying words to like I don't know, like points or something. I don't know what this is supposed to entail, but I don't understand. And then this person replies, a kind comment could have gotten a kind response. I don't know why you're dead set on being as argumentative as possible. This won't bring you far and will just be a stain on an otherwise great career. I'll continue to be your fan as I like you and your content, and I hope you can gather yourself and keep the high quality vids in the future. And she replies, sorry, I don't find the idea of trying to change me as if I'm broken to be very kind. They're just saying not to fucking defend like weird shit. That's not even what they were trying to say. But she's like that person said, like dead set on being as argumentative as possible. And I'm just like, it's just so weird. And I know I'm probably gonna get attacked by a lot of people, especially like the people who are like egging her on to keep like saying that she's in the right. Because there are a lot of people, like a lot of her other mutuals and whatnot, who are like just like ignoring the reason why people are mad and being like, everybody's just attacking her for the sake of attacking her. Like, no, there's a very valid reason why people are angry at what she said, because it's so stupid and it's so dumb, and it's like I said, I understand what she's trying to say in regards to being like anti-censorship, but there's other ways to say this, and there's other ways that you can talk about uh how like censorship inherently is bad and whatnot. But this is not the way to do it. Like you can be anti censorship and you can also be anti like a lolly and things like that. But no, it's just you gotta add that one to the pile, I guess, of things to be supportive of, I guess. And it's like I understand the argument of it being like a slippery slope, and I'm not gonna like discredit the idea that like yeah, it can be a slippery slope sometimes, but like this is not one of those slippery slope moments. This is one of those. This is just like a pretty average sentiment that like no that that's not a that's not a worthy I guess I'm trying to look for the word for this. I can't think of the word, but what I'm trying to get at is this like trying to say that everybody is trying to be like Puritan or whatever. This can work for a lot of other situations. Like if you have like if you're like into like weird stuff, I guess. And when I say weird, I mean like anything that the average person would be like, that's kind of weird. Uh, and not like fucking lolicon. It's I feel like a lot of times it is justified when people are like saying like, oh, it's like too Puritan or whatever. It's like let people enjoy things. Like I understand that view sometimes, because sometimes it's like yeah, it's people like just learned what the internet is. They just learned what um anything is, I guess. But here it's like that's 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 just like that is exactly what it looks like, and it is created for the intention that it looks like is being intended for. If that makes any sense, I feel like some of this might not be making any sense because I'm kind of stuttering a bit, also out of breath because this isn't being edited, but I feel like I feel like my view on this will make more sense. Uh, it'll make sense, but I don't think that she has a very good handling of this situation, and that makes sense. She exploded like I think she started making videos like this like honestly like a year ago, and now she's at like 10,000 subscribers, which is like yeah, that's cool. It's like wow, yeah, that's tough. I guess she's been making videos for 2 years. But yeah, 2 years getting 10,000 subscribers. That's like that's good. Well, it's, most of this has been in the past like 1 year, but like I commend her for doing well. But at the same time, it is very kind of it's very infuriating to see how she just refuses to acknowledge the fact that she's defending weird shit, and she refuses to like take any accountability at all for it, and like I said, doubling down on this. If she was interested in being a better person, she'd take accountability and admit that she was wrong for defending that shit, and especially doing it in a public server with minors. It is such a bad handling of things. You say it's a bad handling of things, uh, but it's so it's just like I don't know, man. I don't trust her at all anymore. Because of specifically how she defended it. And while I don't think she's like into that kind of stuff, she's definitely like defending it a little too much. And it's just it makes me mad and it makes me disappointed because she's seemed cool and she seemed like she was actually willing to do something really cool with her channel and whatnot. And I was like, you know, I was glad to see someone like climb up so fast. So it was kind of inspiring for me to want to get back into making content again. But this just makes me mad. I'm sorry this video has been kind of all over the place. I wrote down notes and That's kind of all I have other than my messages and like the screenshots that I have. But this just makes me mad, and oh, I didn't want to do that. This just makes me mad, and I'm disappointed to see someone who I was cool with and I thought was chill to just be like to show how like unwilling she is to be to actually like take take a look at herself and like admit that she was wrong and admit that she like defended pretty heinous things. I've been trying to like dance around like what it was just because I don't really want to say it, but based on the screenshots you can definitely tell. And basically I've said you can tell what she was talking about, and it's just I don't know. I understand that she's stressed and that's why she's kind of doing a lot of arguing, but it's just it's so annoying and it's so just like goddamn. I'm like that gif from Interstellar with the guy like banging on the window like stop stop fucking posting stop fucking posting stop fucking posting just stop just like stop talking about it make your video and stop like shooting yourself in the foot every time she posts. She's just like pew 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 pew. She is shooting herself in the foot and it is so it's just so like goddamn like stop please. I I don't have anything else to say, man. Oh, looks like she deleted the comment that I saw earlier. Yeah, there's a video that I or there was a comment that I saw and I think she deleted it. Yikes. I think that's kind of weird. Did she delete it? Yeah, she deleted a comment that I saw earlier, which was talking about the situation and like actually like grilling her for it, at least a little bit. It's I got nothing else to say. I'm sorry this video's been kind of ranty, but I wanted to talk about this because this was someone who I was like chill with, but I think that might be different now. Um, please don't go send hate to her. Please, like, preferably do not do that, because I don't think that that helps the situation. Um, but man, like, I don't know. It's it's a gross situation, and it's also a really stupid situation because she could have just avoided this entire situation entirely, very, very easily. But obviously that's not happening, so yeah.